Hey everyone, it's Sarah and I am here with my last Sash Dive Saturday, not only for the year, but for this kit. I can't believe the year's almost over, you guys. It's crazy. So I am going to be scrapping these pictures of a restaurant at Disney World that my husband and I went to when we went before we had kids. We went and spent a weekend in Disney while my husband was on some military leave and we were visiting my mother-in-law, and we went to Cirque du Soleil, and then before we went to the show we went and had dinner at Blue Zoo, which is a restaurant inside the Dolphin Hotel, and it is a restaurant by Todd English, who is kind of a celebrity type chef, and it was delicious. So normally I would put a layout like this in my Foodies album, but I'm going to put this in my Disney album because I have a Disney album that is kind of a mix of different trips based on my childhood, my husband's childhood, and then a couple of times that we have been together without the girls. We haven't been with the girls yet. We actually haven't been since we've had the girls, so I think the last time we went, actually, I was pregnant with Kaylin. So that's the last time we went. But we are planning a trip next summer and taking the girls with us for their first trip to Disney. And I'm going to make an entire complete 12 by 12 album just of that trip. So it's not going to go into this other Disney album that I have. And so I'm kind of wanting to fill that album up a little bit with some of the pictures we've taken previously. And it's also a small album because I thought about adding our next trip in there, but there's no way it wouldn't fit. The album is kind of small. So that was a long story, but so I'm saying all that to tell you that basically I think that this one is going to go into our Disney album instead of our Foodies album, just to kind of take up some room there. Okay, let's talk about supplies here. So I don't know where any of that paper came from. I did not have manufacturers on any of them, so I'm just not sure, including the background paper there. My head wants to say it's basic gray, but I'm not 100% sure, so I don't know. I don't have any manufacturer on it at all. And then I have a piece of green pattern paper that I cut in half and kind of putting it on either side of my picture blocks here to make it look like it goes all the way across. I have put my pictures on top of a piece of black cardstock, and then I have this gray washi tape that I'm putting on the top and the bottom of my pictures here. Okay, so my title is going to be Blue Zoo, which is the name of the restaurant, and those stickers are called Honey. They are very old, so I don't know if they're even available anymore, but they're like a green enamel almost. These fabric stickers are from Amy Tangerine, and I'm going to use one and then use these basic gray tiny alphabet stickers and spell out Todd English for the chef. And I'm going to put that overlapping my pictures here. So like I said, this is my last layout using this kit, this little homemade kit that I made. And I wanted to ask you guys what I should do starting in the new year with my stash dives. I'm going to continue doing stash dives on Saturdays for sure because I've really enjoyed it and I'm using a lot of stuff up. This is a sticker from Studio Calico that I'm going to do my journaling on real quick. And so I wanted to ask you guys if you like seeing me work from a homemade kit like this, or if you just rather see me pull random stuff, you know, without making an actual kit and using it throughout the month. I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet. I would be good doing either one. I think pulling a kit would kind of help me go a little faster just because everything's pulled already and I can work from that for a month, versus pulling out a page, you know, making page kits and stuff like that every week. But either way, I mean, I don't really care. I'm going to think on it a little bit more, but I did want to get your opinions if you like seeing homemade kits like this, or if you don't have a preference or prefer seeing just page kits versus a real big kit. The other downside to a real big kit like this is that you're seeing the same products every week, so there's that. But I don't know. I'm still thinking on it. I'm going to take the rest of this year and just kind of think about it and see if I want to do page kits versus a large kit like this. I haven't quite decided yet. Okay, So I've added some stickers from Jelly Bean Soup. They're the little green star stickers. Also some black enamel dots from Studio Calico. And then I added a Heidi Swapp die cut to the bottom of my picture there. It's kind of like a swirly frame almost. It doesn't show up great on camera, but in person you can see the detail a lot better. And then I added a little globe sticker on the left-hand side of my picture there as well from Studio Calico. I'm looking at this and I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do, because I don't have a lot of other things to embellish with necessarily, and I don't know. I just don't know what I want to do quite yet. I'm going to use up these gray enamel dots on these stars here just to bring a little bit more attention to them, and that uses up the gray there. And I don't know. I'm looking at my stuff on my desk. I'm like, I have no clue what else I want to add here. And then I'm like, sequins. So I'm going to pull out a bunch of green sequins and I'm really just going to scatter them kind of all over the place. And this is a little bag of sequins. These are all from Studio Calico. So I'm literally just going through and pulling out all the green that I can find until I am happy with where they're sitting. And I'm good with that, so I'm going to put the rest of this away, and then I'm going to get them stuck down. I'm going to use my ATG because I do not have any glue dots left, and the quick dry adhesive works great, but it just takes a little bit longer. This one I can just boop, 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 and it's good. So, and then after this, that's going to complete my layout. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas, everyone that celebrates. And yeah, just let me know your thoughts on the stash dives coming into 2016. I'm still, going to take some time and think about it, whether I want to do page kits or big monthly kits that I just make from my stash, or if I'm going to mix it up and do both. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. My heart is kind of leaning a little bit towards page kits because it's not a kit that's sitting on my desk for, all month and kind of taunting me. So page kits, I can put something together and then I use it up right away. So that's nice. Okay, I am cutting this down and putting it on a piece of black cardstock just to kind of ground it a little bit more. And that completes my layout. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back again in January on Saturdays doing my stash dives. And yeah, give me your feedback. I'd love to hear it. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you again soon. Bye.